Okay, remember that they're changing my voice. Key in my story is that I'm the type of person who can call people names, hell, even freaking racist names, and still kind of squash that beef afterwards, right? Because I'm a very smart person, a very logical person. And if I called them names, right, there would be a good reason for it. But not everyone can. And that's part of why the rules exist the way they do, but it's not the main reason why. The main reason why is that they're trying to cheat everybody. They're trying to play stupid control freak games. And they're trying to control sexual behavior. Look at all the sex calls, look at all the porn, all the sex workers, strippers, sexualized music, behavior, clothing, what have you. It's pretty straightforward, right? It's a very sexualized culture, and they're called control freaks. Again, it is a very sexualized culture. And they are called control freaks, right? Sexually provocative behavior. I go over this quite a bit. Sexually suggestive behavior. Because there's a lot of people, feminists and otherwise, okay, who want to downplay that component. Okay? It's like somebody shooting at you, and then you shoot them dead, and they say, well, why did you shoot that person? And you're like, what the fuck, right? They're shooting at me. So when they say, why are you being harsh to this group or that group? Why are you being harsh to everyone on the planet? Because it's like, it's like a psycho circus where they might not all be focused on me at the time, but they contribute to the greater psycho circus, right? They're part and partial. They're complicit. They play their role in it. Okay? And they are yoked to the people doing it while they're part of a subculture of the greater cultural grouping of people who are in rebellion against morality that make life hard. If you choose to be look in terms of high school, right? Imagine you're a righteous person. Say, I'm going to do God's work. Like I had said to myself in high school, I said, I'm going to find true love. I'm going to do God's work. I'm going to truly represent for God and be a righteous man. Long before I saw myself as someone who needed to be acknowledged immediately as the top martial artist. Well, maybe not long before, maybe a couple years before, because I was probably about 17 years old when I started thinking that way. Okay. And certainly, man, you should see me at 17. I look like I was 25 or something. But anyway, certainly, I was clear on what was right. There needed to be a moral order. I knew the structure of society was wrong. I knew because of school. I knew because of who dated who and why. Okay, when you're biracial and you're the son of two doctors, one a brain surgeon, and you see people dating like they're 2 years old and they're racist on crack, okay, you know that something's wrong here. So you see, some guys like, I'm a jock, and she's like, I'm a cheerleader, so we're gonna date each other. You know that that's fucking dumb. You see celebrities dating each other. You see people in various cultures of the world, they just date each other. They don't open their mind to it, right? In order to love, you have to be deep. If you're the type of person who only dates your religion or race or social club, or you're in a sorority, only dates for, and you're fucking shallow. That's like Goofy, the cartoon character acting like he's deep enough to have the most profound love. If you are a serious person and you were in church, for example, or you were before the most righteous people that ever lived, you would know it's a profound insult to pretend that Goofy is capable of the same degree of love as you are. If you are goofy and shallow, you do not have profound love. You might enjoy yourselves. You might have something special. Okay. And if it's not right with God, I am trying to knock it, mind you. But you don't have a profound love. If you didn't go to medical school for many years, you shouldn't be considered a brain surgeon who can operate on people, right? Basically, right? If you didn't come from generations of serious martial artists with profound heart and depth of character and a high moral stance and impeccable sense and careful perception, impeccable wisdom and careful, how the fuck are you going to love as deeply as them? It just is not the case. And when you look around and you see shallow, conformist, American Pie, Scary Movie, Ernest Stole Christmas, Gumby, Bart Simpson, Jackass, motherfuckers, and some goofy, clueless, Betty Boop type of fucking dumb fucks Okay? And they don't have the basic decency to acknowledge greatness. Why? Because they conformed to the condescending construct of a bunch of conniving con men. They conformed to the construct of a bunch of condescending, conniving con men. And that's fucking ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous. Trance-like states of groupies versus end that trance, waking up. The way is the king whose family built up with moral precision. So when you're rejected by Betty Boop for Gumby, because Betty Boop is the best they have to offer, call it a hunch, but you know for sure something's wrong. Doesn't get more simple than that. And if Clueless, in the movie, she pretty much got good grades, right? She admitted, it was about her being clueless about love and things like that. If she came and said, I got good grades, though. Wow, you got good grades. Newsflash to everyone who gets good grades right now. No offense, but this has to be said. Just because you get good grades in school doesn't mean you're not a dumb fucking bitch. Because any dickhead, tribe, or nation, or race on the planet could create a school for them, by them, and for dumb fucks who think like them, who are going to waste their time getting good grades for what? You can go through all the way. You can go all the way to fucking to junior year, and get all fucking Fs. Get good grades senior year, get high scores in your test, and go to college. However, unless you're sucking a white supremacist or token minority dick, if you do go to college, you're just wasting money. Kanye was right about that. You're just wasting your fucking money. School is look spelled backwards with a C and so on and so forth for a reason. Because it's just image, reputation, white supremacy, bull fucking shit. Who gives a shit about quantum physics, rocket science? Who gives a shit about fucking chemistry? About fucking calculus? About their version of history? His story. Hi, my story. Hi, my story. Who gives a fuck about that? The moral order comes first. So when I saw you motherfuckers sitting there, hey guys, I'm just gonna be a dumbass while the world is going to hell and people are dying all over the place and miserable and poor and diseased, I know you're dumber than shit. And if the best you can do, I'm gonna date my race because I'm a dumbass, okay? I'm not gonna respect it. And part of my resentment, my Lion of God rage is going to be because of that, subconsciously or otherwise, at any given moment. The problem isn't so much that you're fucking dumb. Squirrels are dumb, and I don't have a problem with them, so to speak. Dogs are dumb, no problem. It's that you're an out-of-order bitch that thinks you should cheat me out of my fucking right to lead and raise your daughters to date howdy fucking doody while Christ is shunned. Shame on you people.